Hi guys, I hope this video finds you well and welcome to the Real Home Studio vlog. Have you ever felt like you're walking through mud? You find yourself thinking a lot of the time, when is this career going to happen for me? When is my music going to happen? When am I going to start making more money from my music and I'm going to feel like my career's moving in the right direction? Why is it just taking so long? If you've ever felt like that, then stick around for this week's Real Home Studio vlog. Just before we dive into the vlog, I want to remind you guys, please do like and subscribe up to Real Home Studio here on YouTube. If you've got something to say, please do drop it in the comments box below. So I wanted to kick this week's vlog off with a bit of a story. So at 15, like I'm sure a whole bunch of you guys too, I put together my first band, a school band like so many of us do. But at the time, I wouldn't have thought that it was going to take me another 20 years before I actually put together a group which served me in terms of being a successful group, provided a good level of income, was a style of music I enjoyed, it was the right lineup and the right feel, and found a niche in the marketplace. I would never have thought it would have taken all that time. And just recently, I've been looking back over that time and re-looking at some of the lessons which I had to learn through those 20 years. An awful lot of failures, if you like, dead ends, pitfalls, working with the wrong style of music, working with the wrong kind of people, and with lower paid positions, lots of busking, lots of open mics, lots of depping in and out of groups, and just being willing to get stuck in. A lot of things which took me out of my comfort zone, things like comparing nights, and stuff which I wouldn't normally feel too comfortable to do. Carried on just pushing myself, and eventually that position and that idea came together. And as I say, 20 years on, I formed the band, which is really dear to me to this day, which I very much enjoy, both just managing, but also being a part of course, in terms of being on stage with the band and playing the music. So why I was thinking about this just recently was because I haven't had so much experience when it comes to making stock music. Now, I have a background in recording almost as lengthy as my experience with live music, but in terms of actually working with stock music, I've only been really doing that about just over a year and a half. So I'm still relatively green and still learning lessons all the time. And that became apparent recently when I started to put together a website which was going to host my portfolio of stock music. And I put this together because my YouTube channel, which has got lots of stock music on it, was starting to get more attention. And rather than always sending out links to other libraries like Audio Jungle or Pond5, I actually wanted the option to have a subscription which I was going to manage. So I went down the route of finding out more about Content ID. I put together a website, and then I changed my mind about the website. Then I changed my mind about the whole business structure. I'd already spent some money on putting the website together, but I then ended up going with more of a subscription model. Then I ended up putting my stuff all onto Patreon, and this all took a whole bunch of time. And slowly I kind of whittled down exactly what I really wanted and what was going to work with the situation I was in. Needless to say, it was a little bit stressful at times, and just kind of working out exactly what direction I wanted to go. And a lot of the time I feel like I'm feeling things out. I'm trying to learn stuff off YouTube. I'm trying to learn from others and friends and colleagues. But I'm also feeling my own way about what feels right to me, listening to my gut when things don't feel right, when things do feel right, and just finding my way. And it was kind of this that made me think about all those years before I got to that point where I reached the band which I felt was right for me and is serving me well. Now, I'm not to say that I'm waiting for another 20 years for stock music to just get where I need it to be. I feel a lot more, of course, experienced now as a musician, and I know that I can fast track my way to getting stock music really successful and serving me. But it was just a nice little reminder to know that it takes a little bit of time sometimes to sharpen that pencil, to sharpen that point. And that's why I wanted to make this vlog today, because it's ever so common to feel like you're not getting somewhere, or particularly if you feel like you've made, you've gone down the wrong road, or you failed, it was a bad choice, it just hasn't worked out. And this is what I wanted to share with you guys today, that moving from that 15-year-old boy to that 35-year-old man, getting on that journey, even though it feels like a lot of failures, a lot of dead ends that I went through that huge big learning curve from 15 to 35, when I look back now, all I was ever doing was just sharpening the point, just working out what I didn't want, what didn't work, and working out what did work until I got to such a fine point that I just hit the bullseye and did something which absolutely worked for me. And I'm always refining this process. The older I get and the more experienced I get, I'm refining that process in everything I do. And it sounds a bit cheesy, guys, but I want you to remember that for every failure, for every wrong turn, for everything which you feel like, just when is it going to happen? Everything that doesn't go well or doesn't go right is always an opportunity to learn. And it sounds a bit cheesy, I know, but it's so true that every time we go down one of these dead ends, we learn something. You might not even think about it. It might go into your subconscious, but you won't be doing it again. And you'll just deviate and you'll sharpen that point down a little bit more and get closer to your goal. And that's such a positive way to think about it, rather than thinking, wow, I've got it wrong again. Why am I not finding the right group? Why am I not getting success in one area where you really want to find it? Always think about yourself, getting out there again, brushing yourself off and sharpening that point, getting closer to that bullseye. There's an excellent quote from Arnie, who was asked in the gym why he always smiles back in the day when he was bodybuilding. And he said, because when he's lifting those really huge weights, everyone else is like grimacing in the gym. He said, I smile because I know I'm one day closer to my goals. And that's such a sweet quote to remember. It can be challenging, I absolutely know, in the creative industry. Always remember, if you keep doing stuff, even if those things right now don't feel like they're working, even if you hit brick wall after brick wall, you're always working out what isn't going to work. You will fine tune that point and you will reach your goals and you will get a whole load of success. If you want to know more about your music, money, mindset, how to get your mind in gear to receive money, how to fine tune that point more, I've got a really awesome free course for you guys. It's a 6-part course. You can enroll for free right now just by clicking on the link below. I'm really pleased with the course. It's packed full of really cool, useful advice. It's all stuff which I've gone through myself. It's not just made up out of the ether. It's from my experiences that I want to share with you guys, so you don't necessarily have to go through all those pitfalls and you can fast track yourself on the road to success. The links for the Music Money Mindset course are in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed that vlog today. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe to me up here on Real Home Studio on YouTube. Most importantly, guys, you go and have yourself an absolutely great day.